Hello students, good morning all of you. So we completed carboxylic acids with the last class. So this weekend syllabus also complete carboxylic acids and reduction reactions from alcohols chapter. Okay. So this week only 4 days syllabus and some part previous syllabus. Okay. So next. So without stopping, let us start the another chapter from the organic chemistry. Of course, it is a last chapter of pure organic chemistry. Okay, so that is the compounds containing nitrogen, and remaining chapters are the polymers, biomolecules, and chemistry in everyday life. Of course, here mostly after completion of this chapter, physical chemistry will be started. Okay, so let us see. So now in this case, the compounds containing nitrogen. The compounds containing nitrogen means, so immediately we can get that amines, the primary amines, secondary amines, and tertiary amines. And also another type of compound with containing nitrogen, those are the nitro compounds. Okay. So here compounds containing nitrogen means compounds containing nitrogen. That means here NO2, and next here ONO, and next NH2, and next NHR, and next NR2. Okay. So these are the compounds containing nitrogen. Okay. These are the compounds containing nitrogen. So mainly we will discuss in this chapter about the amines. Okay. So here the compound containing NH2 is the primary amine. The compound containing NHR is a secondary amine. Okay. That means here RNH2, here RNHR, here R. It is a tertiary amine. It is a tertiary amine. Primary amine, secondary amine, and tertiary amine. Now here, the compounds containing NO2 are nitro compounds. The compounds containing ONO are the nitrito compounds. Okay. Here actually same functional group, the same molecular formula for the, of course, the same formula for the functional group. Okay, NO2 and ONO. These are the functional group isomers. Okay, functional group isomers. That means here isomeric functional groups. Okay, the correct word is isomeric functional groups. The compounds containing, or suppose these are the isomeric functional groups. Okay, isomeric functional groups. So they are the nitro compound, they are the nitrito compounds. So what is the difference between these two compounds? So here in this case, R N double bond O here, dative bond, nitrogen to oxygen, dative bond. So R we can write this one, R N double bond O minus here plus. In the formation of the dative bond, it is a donor atom, it is an acceptor atom. Acceptor carries a negative charge, donor atom carries a positive charge. So nitrogen maximum covalency 4. Okay, this one. Of course here, this one exhibit the resonance also. That means here like this here we can write two structures. The existence of the more than one Lewis structure is nothing but resonance studied in chemical bonding. The existence of the more than one Lewis structure is a resonance. Here existence of the two structures. So this compound exhibit resonance. Okay. So these two are the resonant structures. Okay, leave it those compounds. Okay, actually here this is the nitroalkane. This is the nitroalkane. Here carbon bonding with nitrogen. Carbon bonding with nitrogen. Now, if this carbon is bonding with oxygen, ONO, okay. If this one is bonding with oxygen, this is alkyl nitrite. Alkyl nitrite. These compounds are known as a nitrite compounds. These compounds are known as a nitro compounds. It is a nitroalkane, it is an alkyl nitrite. Okay. Of course, here we can say this one also exhibit the resonance. Okay. This one also exhibit the resonance because your lone pair and your pi electrons transfer. So R O bond N oxygen. This one carries a negative charge. Okay, double bond. This one carries a positive charge. So this one also exhibit the resonance. Okay, the possibility of the more than one Lewis structure. So it is a resonance actually. Okay, so the nitroalkane, it is alkyl nitrite. So what is the naming of these compounds? For example, a CH3NO2. This is nitromethane. Only one carbon, nitromethane. CH3CH2NO2. This is nitroethane. Nitroethane. That is the naming of the IUPAC name as well as general name also. For suppose CH3, CH2, CH, this one, NO2 and CH3. Okay. So here in this case, what is the name? 1, 2, 3, 4. So a 2 nitro butane, 2 nitro butane. This one. Okay. For suppose if compound contains double bond as well as NO2, that NO2 is a substituent. We are taking as a NO2 substituent. So here double bond gets a high priority. So 3 nitro cyclohex 1 ene, 3 nitro cyclohex 1 ene. Okay, double bond gets a high priority. Okay, double bond gets high priority. 3 nitro cyclohex 1 ene. Okay, so here, so compounds containing NO2 functional group are named as nitroalkane. Okay, nitroalkanes. Okay, so next, for suppose this one. What is the name of this compound? So here 1, 2, 3. That means here 2 methyl 2 nitro. 2 methyl 2 nitro propane. 2 methyl 2 nitro propane. That is the name of that compound. Okay, that is the naming of the nitroalkanes. Nitroalkanes. Okay. So next, the naming of the nitrite compounds. Naming of nitrite compounds. First write down this one. Okay. Okay. So your next CH3ON double bond nitrite. That means here methane nitrite. It is named as a methane nitrite. Now CH3NO2. It is a nitromethane. And these two are the functional group isomers. Same Markov formula but different functional group. So your functional group isomers methane nitrite and nitromethane. Or suppose CH3 CH2ONO, this is ethane nitrite. For suppose this one ONO, here in this case butane, 4 carbons of butane and 2 nitrite. Your naming is different, we can see. Okay, butane nitrite, here ethane nitrite, alkane, that means methane nitrite, alkane nitrite. The nitrite names comes at the ending of the name of compound. So in this case butane, and here ONO attached to the second carbon, so butane 2 nitrite. Okay. For suppose this one ONO, here in this case 2 methyl 1, 2, 3, 2 methyl, so totally propane, 2 methyl propane and 2 nitrite. Okay, this is named at the end of the name of compound. Okay, 2-methyl propane 2-nitrite. That's it. Okay. So next, so these are the functional group isomers. Okay, and next, the coming to the amines. Now here the primary, secondary, tertiary amines with same molecular formula are also functional group isomers. Okay, very important statement. Okay, primary, secondary, tertiary amines with same molecular formula are the functional group isomers. So see this one. That means here CH3, CH2, CH2NH2, and then CH3NH, CH2, CH3, and then CH3N, CH3, and CH. The primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine, same molecular formula. So these are the functional group isomers. Okay, na? The statement is primary, secondary, tertiary amines are the functional group isomers. Okay. So here example is propylamine. That means this one secondary amine, this one tertiary amine. All have the same molecular formula. So actually here another interesting point. CH3, CH3 and CH3. This one is the NH2. Okay. Now CH3C, H3, CH3, OH. So in this case, NH2 functional group as well as OH functional group are attached to the tertiary carbon. Okay, are attached to the tertiary carbon. That's it. Okay, NH2 attached to the tertiary carbon, OH attached to the tertiary carbon. But here the main difference is this is primary amine. This is primary amine, and this one is a tertiary alcohol. This is the tertiary alcohol. Alcohols also classified as the primary, secondary, tertiary alcohols. So here based on the attached, that means bonding carbon. If OH attached to the primary carbon, primary alcohol. If OH attached to the secondary carbon, secondary alcohol. If OH attached to the tertiary carbon, tertiary alcohol. Because in alcohols, functional group is not changed. But in case of the primary, secondary, tertiary amine, functional group is different. If there is a functional group, NH2 is the primary. If there is NH, secondary. There is N only tertiary. That means here secondary is a tertiary. Okay, now it is a primary amine. Of course here, this one can be named as tertiary butyl amine. Tertiary butyl amine. This one is named as tertiary butyl alcohol. Tertiary butyl alcohol. Okay. So let us discuss the naming of the amines. So already you studied, you might have studied in first year or nomenclature. So let us briefly discuss the nomenclature. So for primary amines, okay, primary amines, IUPAC name alkane plus amine, alkanamine, and general name is alkyl amine. Alkyl amine, like methylamine, ethylamine, and see this one tertiary butyl amine. That's it. Okay, so let us discuss the naming of the amines. Okay, right on. Yeah, here we can see some compounds. Okay, so in this case, primary amine. So meth plus eth, ethane plus amine, ethanamine. Ethane plus amine, ethanamine. In this case, 1, 2, 3. Propane plus amine, propane 2 amine. Okay, and this one NH2 functional group on the second carbon. So this one is a butane 2 amine. Butane 2 amine, butanamine, 2 butanamine. Okay. In this case, the functional group as well as double bond. Which one is a high priority? Here NH2 is the functional group. Okay. In case of the NO2, that is a substituent. Here NH2 functional group. So your functional group gets least number. So your but 3 in 2 amine. That means en plus amine, enamine. Okay. And here what is the common name for these compounds? Here common name is ethyl. This is the ethyl. So ethyl amine. and this is the secondary propyl. So secondary propyl amine, and this is secondary butyl. So secondary butyl amine. Okay, secondary butyl amine. Now it is secondary amine. In case of secondary amine, this is named as methyl. So this methyl substituted on the nitrogen. So N-methyl methanamine. N-methyl methanamine. This is a methanamine. Now in this case, what is general name? Methyl, methyl. So dimethyl amine, dimethyl. The two are the methyl groups. So dimethyl amine. Now in this case, IUPAC name. So your methane, this is ethane. So this NH functional group is named with this alkyl group. That means how many carbons? 2 carbons. So ethane plus amine, ethanamine. Ethane plus amine, ethanamine. And this methyl group is attached to the nitrogen. So N-methyl. N-methyl ethanamine. Now in this case 1, 2, 3, 4 and amine on the second carbon. That means butane plus amine, butane 2 amine, but it is secondary amine. To this nitrogen, ethyl group is attached, so N-ethyl. Okay, N-ethyl. Now coming to this one, tertiary amine. Sorry, listen this one. General name for this compound. This is ethyl group, this is methyl group. So ethyl, methyl, amine. Ethyl, methyl, amine. For this one, it is secondary butyl, it is a ethyl. So ethyl, secondary butyl, amine. Okay, this one indicates it is a secondary amine because there are the two alkyls, ethyl, secondary butyl, amine. But in this case, only ethyl amine or secondary butyl amine is a primary amine. Okay. Now coming to the tertiary amine. So here 1, 2, 3. That means here propane plus amine, propane plus amine, propane 1 amine, and here these are the alkyl substituents on the nitrogen. So here N comma N dimethyl, N comma N dimethyl. We have to name this compound as N comma N dimethyl. Now in this case, what is the general name of this compound? It is a methyl, it is a methyl, it is a propyl. So here dimethyl propyl. Okay. Dimethyl propyl amine. Dimethyl propyl amine. Okay. So next, what is the tertiary amine? How many ethyl groups here? 3 ethyl groups. So commonly it is named as triethyl amine. Triethyl amine. And next, IUPAC name. For suppose this is taken as a parent chain. Okay, that means meth, eth, amine. That means ethanamine and 2 ethyl groups. So N comma N diethyl ethanamine. N comma N diethyl ethanamine. Okay, name this compound. And this is benzene plus amine. Benzene plus amine. Benzenamine. Benzene plus amine. Benzenamine. Okay, and commonly known as aniline. Okay, aniline. Now it is secondary amine, N-ethyl aniline or ethyl phenyl amine. This is commonly known as a P. N-ethyl phenyl, and this molecule is also known as a romantic molecule. Okay, romantic molecule. This one. So actually, it is released on the body when you feel differently. Okay, and one more, this compound is present in a dark chocolates. Okay, so dark chocolates ఎక్కువ తీసుకున్న వాళ్ళకి ఈ లవ్ మాలిక్యూల్ కంటెంట్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. Okay, that's it. So next, this one is the methyl, and this is paramethyl aniline. we can say in the name of aniline, para-methyl aniline or 4-methyl aniline, 4-methyl aniline. Or this is also known as a para-toluidine, para-toluidine. Here toluene, if methyl is attached to the benzene, that is a toluene. If NH2 attached to the, that is aniline. So here by mixing those two names here, toluidine. If methyl at the para position, para-toluidine. If methyl at the meta position, meta-toluidine. If methyl at the ortho position, ortho-toluidine. Now in this case, this is meta-methoxy aniline or 3-methoxy aniline. 3-methoxy aniline. And next one more point, meta-anisidine. Okay, meta-anisidine. Okay, so anisidine and a good question. I request you follow my FB page. Okay, that is GP chemistry classes. GP chemistry classes. Okay. So facebook.com/GP classes, GP chemistry classes. Okay. So actually I am posting some reactions. Okay. Some posts and some videos also I want to upload for the public, not for especially our college. Of course, you can also utilize. And in the next 1 or 2 days, I will upload the videos on that means conversions in stereochemistry. So you can see and subscribe my channel also, and follow my FB page, GP chemistry classes. Okay, and also Instagram, same name, GP chemistry classes. Okay, so frequently there will be some postings regarding the chemical reactions, means organic chemistry or either inorganic chemistry, and some videos also based on that means videos mostly on some tricky topics from organic chemistry as well as inorganic chemistry. So first of all, in this session I want to upload some organic chemistry videos. Okay, so you can subscribe and follow my channel. Okay, so GP chemistry classes, that's it. Yes, next ఓకే మెటా అనిసిడిన్, దట్ మీన్స్ ఎందుకు గుర్తొచ్చిందంటే అనిసిడిన్ దీని గురించి ఒక పోస్టింగ్ పెట్టాను యాక్చువల్గా. అంటే బేసిసిటీకి దట్ మీన్స్ ఆర్థో అనిసిడిన్, మెటా అనిసిడిన్, పారా అనిసిడిన్ బేసిసిటీ ఆర్డర్ ఒక పోస్ట్ అనేది నేను అప్లోడ్ చేశాను. ఓకే, సో సీ దిస్ వన్. నెక్స్ట్ this one, it is a tertiary amine. It is a tertiary amine. So in this case, ethyl, methyl. So N-ethyl, different alkyl groups, so differently named. N-ethyl, methyl, okay? N-ethyl, methyl, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means here pent 3-ene, pent 3-ene 2-amine. Pent 3-ene 2-amine. Now see this one. This is NH methyl and there is a methyl. In this case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This substituent attached to the carbon and this substituent attached to the hydrogen. So 5 carbons totally, pentane. Of course, the substituent which is placed on the nitrogen, first we have to write. Okay, first we have to write the substituent which is placed on the nitrogen. So N-methyl, and next here 4-methyl. But you should not say like 4, N dimethyl. Here these names separately given. So N-methyl, 4-methyl, and how many carbons? 5 carbons. Pentane, and here amine function group attached to the second carbon. So 2-amine. Okay, so that's it. Okay, that is the naming of the compounds. So write the name of this compound only. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So now in this chapter, we will discuss mainly preparation methods of the amines and the chemical properties of the amines and chemical properties of the aniline also. Okay. That means here, okay, of course. So your amines preparation methods first. Okay, amines preparation methods. So these amines can be prepared by the reduction of the nitro compounds. By the reduction of the nitro compounds. The compounds containing NO2 group. So in this case, this is RNO2. First of all, in reduction, that means RNO2 is converted to RNH2. Okay. So here, how this reaction takes place? Here, step by step. Here, first here addition of that means two hydrogens and here one oxygen removal. That means water. Here removal of the two hydrogens, adding of the two electrons. So you get the RNO. It is a nitroso compound. It is a nitroso compound. Okay. Next here, this one on further reduction, just addition of the hydrogens. This one nitrogen added to the hydrogen, oxygen added to the hydrogen, NHOH adding two electrons. This is hydroxylamine. NH2OH is known as the hydroxylamine. This is the alkyl hydroxylamine. Alkyl hydroxylamine. And now here, this one on further reduction. That means here addition of two hydrogens, adding of two electrons, loss of H2O, will get the amine. So in this case, totally how many electrons are involved? Two electrons here, two electrons. So totally 6 electrons involved. In the reduction of nitro compounds to amines, 6 electrons are involved. Okay. So somewhere you can, that may be useful. 6 electrons are used. So here first method for the reduction of the nitro compounds into amines. So here first is catalytic reduction. Catalytic reduction. So in this case here H2 in the presence of nickel, platinum, palladium, that NO2 simply converted to NH2. That means here this nitroethane is converted to ethyl CH3 CH2 NH2. And this one benzene and NH2 at low temperature actually. Okay, at low temperature. If at a high temperature, this benzene ring is also reduced. Okay, at room temperature, the double bond is not reduced in the benzene. For example, in this case, this NO2 group is reduced and out of the ring, double bond is also reduced. Because benzene is a stable that cannot be reduced easily. Of course, at a high temperature, benzene ring is also reduced. At room temperature, that means here H2 nickel, double bond is reduced and NO2 is also reduced. Okay, that's it. Next, reduction with lithium aluminum hydride. Reduction with lithium aluminum hydride. The same product, NO2 can be reduced to NH2. And next, reduction with sodium borohydride is not possible. Already you know this one. Okay. Next, the nitrobenzene. This is nitrobenzene. Nitrobenzene on reduction with lithium aluminum hydride, we get azobenzene. Okay, a different product. So you can see difference here. The different product is the amine, just but in this case azobenzene is the product. The phenyl N double bond N PH, azobenzene. Next type of reduction, that is a metal in acid medium. Metal in acid medium. That means here the nitro compound metal in acid medium. That means here tin, iron, zinc in acid medium, HCl or dilute H2SO4. That NO2 is reduced to the RNH2. NO2 is reduced to the RNH2. So this reaction generally takes place in which medium? Acid medium. So this NH2 may combine with acid. That means here we get the salt, that R NH3 plus and Cl minus, or NH3 plus Cl minus salt may be produced. Okay, so that's why here at the time of ending of reaction, that after completion of this reaction, we have to add the base. After adding base, that remove the excess acid. If excess acid is present, the reduced product aniline may combine with HCl, forming a salt. So that's why here we have to remove that HCl excess by adding NaOH. Okay, that NaOH can remove the H. Okay, so that is a metal in acid medium reduction. Metal in acid medium reduction. Yeah, some more reactions. Now, metal in alkali medium. Metal in alkali medium, zinc NaOH, alkali. Metal means here zinc, tin, or iron. Along with methyl alcohol, hydrazobenzene is the product. PHNH, NHPH, hydrazobenzene. Without methyl alcohol, we will get the just azobenzene. Okay, remember these reactions. Okay, azobenzene, hydrazobenzene. Now, metal in neutral medium. So here that nitroethane, zinc, iron HCl in NH4Cl, neutral medium. So we will get the hydroxylamine. This is hydroxylamine. Okay. This one, nitrobenzene on reaction with zinc in neutral medium will get the phenyl hydroxylamine. Phenyl hydroxylamine. Now generally here this phenyl hydroxylamine on reaction with Tollens reagent, it is converted to PHN double bond oxidation. Tollens reagent is the oxidizing agent. So in this case, Ag plus converted to elemental silver. Ag plus converted to elemental silver. So here, in this case, the nitro compounds can be identified by throughout these two reactions. The first of all, nitro compound must be reduced to the hydroxylamine in neutral medium, and then adding Tollens reagent will get the silver mirror. Okay, the appearance of the silver mirror indicates the compound is nitro compound. So first to take the nitro compound for testing and adding zinc and NH4Cl, that is converted to hydroxylamine. Okay, then adding silver Tollens reagent. So we will see the silver mirror. It is identification of the nitro compounds. Okay, it is identification of nitro compounds. Identification of nitro compounds. The combination of these two reactions, the sequence of these two reactions is useful for the identification of nitro compounds. This test is known as Baker-Mulliken test. Okay, Baker-Mulliken test for nitro compounds. Okay, for nitro compounds. Now, electrolytic reduction. Okay, by the electrolysis, a reduction of nitro compounds also takes place in weakly acidic medium, that is converted to aniline. In strongly acidic medium, that is converted to para-aminophenol. Okay, para-aminophenol. So actually in this case, hydroxylamine is the product. Phenyl hydroxylamine is the product. It is rearranged to para-aminophenol. Para-aminophenol. OH as a high function group. So NH2 is stated as substituent para-aminophenol. Okay, that's it. Now, of course, this rearrangement is known as Bamberger rearrangement. Bamberger rearrangement. Of course, for more details, we can Google it. Bamberger rearrangement. We can see mechanism also. Okay. Bamberger, Bamberger, Bamberger rearrangement. Now, in alkaline medium, again, hydrazobenzene. Now, reduction in sodium and alcohol, that NO2 group is converted to NH2. Now, see this one. H2 nickel, this dinitro compound, meta-dinitro compound, this H2 nickel, okay, H2 nickel that reduce NH2 and here NH2, diamine, but with sodium bisulfide, with sodium bisulfide or sodium polysulfide, Na2SX, Na2SX, that means here, for example, Na2 S2, that means here Na plus S minus Na plus. For suppose Na2S of 5 తీసుకున్నాం. S minus 1 no minus 1. Okay, Na2S5. That means polysulfide. In the presence of the polysulfide or in the presence of the ammonium bisulfide, only one NO2 group is reduced. Okay, it is a weak reducing agent actually. It is a weak reducing agent. Weak reducing agent. Okay, that's why only one NO2 group is reduced. So this is known as a selective reduction. So selectively one group is reduced. That's why you can name it as a selective reduction. Okay, selective reduction. Okay, write down this one. Okay, and one more reaction. If it is a CHO or CH double bond CH2 or SO3H, now reduction with FeSO4 plus KOH, only NO2 group is reduced. This is also selective reduction. CHO double bond CH2 and SO3H. For suppose the compound contains NO2. Let's see this one. Double bond O, here ethyl. This is NO2. This one I am treating with the H2 nickel. So generally esters are not reduced with in catalytic hydrogenation. Esters are not reduced. In catalytic hydrogenation, esters are not reduced. So NO2 is reduced. So you can say this one selective reduction. Okay, selective reduction. Ammonium polysulfide. This is important. Only one group is reduced. Okay, that is the reduction of the nitro compounds. Reduction of nitro compounds. Okay. Oh, see this one. Here last session. So in this case, this ethyl chloride. So actually here Na plus and N3 minus. Here N3 minus replace the Cl minus. That means SN2 reaction. So we will get the alkyl azide. Alkyl azide. This is the sodium azide. This is sodium azide. Now this one reduction. CH3, CH2, NH2 plus N2. N3 kada. Reduction with the H2 nickel or sodium alcohol. So that is. Next year, so you can write this reaction. Okay, same pattern. With stereochemistry. Okay, with stereochemistry. Next year, cyanides on reduction. Already you know this one. RCH2, NH2. Isocyanides on reduction. RNH, CH3. That means secondary amine. Secondary amine. It is a primary amine. It is a cyanide. It is a isocyanide. Alkyl cyanide. This is alkyl isocyanide. Okay, hydrogen added to this one and 3 hydrogens added to this one. NHCH3, secondary amine. Now, cyanide on hydrolysis, generally we will get carboxylic acid plus ammonia. Now, cyanides on reduction are CH2 and NH2. CH2 NH2. Now, isocyanides on hydrolysis, primary amine plus formic acid. Very, very important point. Isocyanide on a hydrolysis you will get the that means breaking of this one, breaking. So RNH2 and formic acid. Reduction secondary amine. Okay. Now amides on reduction with lithium aluminum hydride CH3, CH2, NH2. Okay. With all these reactions you are familiar. Okay. It is a primary amide. This is primary amide. And this is secondary amide. This is tertiary amide. Okay, tertiary amide, not amine. So you will get the primary amine. This is amine. And now this is secondary amine. Okay, now tertiary amide on reduction gives tertiary amide. Okay, you are all very familiar with all these reactions. Okay, but here very important point, isocyanate, so far you didn't discuss, I think. So alkyl isocyanate gives a secondary amine. Isocyanate on hydrolysis gives a primary amine. Okay, so of course you know this one. This amide on reduction on reaction with Br2KOH, Hoffman bromide degradation CH3 and H2. It is also a amine separation method. Okay, so that's it. So some more preparation methods are there. We will discuss on Monday. Okay, thank you. Prepare well for the examination on Sunday. Okay, that's it. And don't forget, like my FB page. Okay, GP chemistry classes, and of course Instagram also.